This Destructoid PAX coverage is brought to you by Magic the Gathering Duels of the Planeswalkers 2012.
Hey guys, Tara here for Destructoid. I'm speaking with Jeramy Cooke. He's the art director on Borderlands 2, which I just got to demo behind closed doors. So, first things first, I've been waiting for this game for like 2 years. Did you guys just immediately start development on this right after the first one? You had to have like seen the fan response and just be like, this will be a gold mine.
Yeah, we were pretty excited, obviously. I actually personally dived right in on DLC as soon as the first game was done.
Nice.
Worked on 2 of the DLCs, DLC 1 and 3. And then we just were straight into BL2 right after that. Yep.
Yeah, so one of the most obvious improvements to the sequel is obviously the environment. It's a lot more, it's a lot more colorful this time around, which is something that I was really excited about personally because I'm not a fan of the all brown color scheme. So obviously that was probably something that fans expressed to you guys and that you thought.
I mean, I think we felt it too. We
Yeah.
spent a lot of time in the desert, and interestingly, when we designed the first game, we actually had a map of Pandora that had all these grasslands, that had frozen wastelands to the north, and we just decided, okay, well, we need to go out and explore the rest of Pandora, and so now you get grass, you get ice, you get volcanoes, and everything in between.
Oh, there's volcanoes.
I may have mentioned volcanoes. I don't know.
Oh, well, I was going to ask you actually about some of the different types of environments that we can expect to see in the game.
Sure. I mean, when you start out, you're tossed into the wastelands by Jack in the frozen north, and so you're going to see glaciers, you're going to see sort of tundra, you're going to see all sorts of hot springs and that kind of stuff. Like if you ever went to Iceland, that kind of terrain.
Is it kind of like you just make your way through the game and just kind of head to different environments, or is it like you can go to a snowy mountain place, then go to the desert, and then come back to that?
Oh no, it's all very, very seamless. We worked super hard to connect each space to the other in a kind of logical way. And like for instance, when you're seeing the top of the dam in the demo, you're looking off into the deserts off to the south. And if you look to the other side, you're going to see the frozen wastelands on the other side. So it's all totally connected.
Yeah, one thing that I did notice that's present in this one is that there's such a far draw distance, it seems like. You can kind of just see everything in the background, which makes it look so much more amazing. And in a lot of games, I think that's just kind of like drawn on there. But it actually exists in this game.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, scale is so important for a world like this. I mean, it's about exploring. It's about, what are you going to find around that next corner? And to me, like, when you see that little blip on the distant mountain peak and you're like, I need to get over there now.
Yeah, exactly. Something awesome is happening over there.
There's going to be a gun there for me. That's what I want.
Probably. Is it going to be like a huge world? Is it going to be bigger than the world in the first game?
Yeah,
or is it just kind of the same since, it's
no,
the same place?
It is definitely a bigger world this time around, yeah. I'd say we built about a third more space than we had in the last game.
Okay, so I guess in the last game...
Lame, no way.
I'm sorry. Freudian slip, no. I guess in the last game, it was all kind of like desert, so there was probably a lot of unexplored area left on Pandora, and that's kind of... So you're kind of going to maybe another side of it now?
Yeah, absolutely. You were basically kind of in the Midwest of Pandora before, and now you're going to head north and then also to the sort of southeast of that, actually. We actually work really hard on the world map. The level design really loves this stuff and really take care of it. And so we locate every map in a real spot on the continent of Pandora.
Yeah, I noticed that you guys have added a mini-map to the
Yes.
to the game now,
Yes.
which, oh my gosh, for somebody who's as directionally challenged as me, is the biggest improvement I've seen so far.
We saw so many fans that would like get into a car, start driving, where am I going again? And have to get out of the car, check the map. So, we said, look, we need to have the mini-map up all the time so you can just go where you want to go. We didn't want you to be lost. We want you to just go and have fun.
That's good, yeah. All right, well, is there anything else you want to add about the game? Anything special you worked on that you're excited about?
I mean, obviously, we got the Gunzerker here, and I love him. I mean, dual-wielding any 2 weapons in the game is just totally badass, and I think, it's what this game is all about, is sort of taking something small from the old game and taking it to some crazy new level. The guns have so much more richness, so much more detail in terms of, what you're going to find. Like, we're doing 87 bazillion scopes now. In the past game, we might have only had 7 scopes. This time, there's millions, literally.
So here's a question, something that wasn't quite clear in the demo, but are you going to be able to have as many weapons as you want?
Yes, the bank is in the game this time when you, right from ground zero, so you can collect as many guns as you possibly want.
That's awesome, because I really hate, just blindly collecting stuff and then having to, filter through it and, okay, well, this is a crappy gun, I don't want that anymore.
No.
I'm really glad that that's an improvement that you guys have made.
Awesome.
Thanks so much for speaking with
you're
me.
welcome.
Exciting game. I look forward to seeing more of it. Let's go check some other stuff out.
Duels 2012 has intuitive controls and lots of helpful tips, so whether you're a seasoned veteran or you've never played Magic the Gathering before, this is a great way to get into it. The latest version of Duels has enhanced co-op modes and a new deck building system, as well as new decks, new characters, new puzzle challenges, as well as a new game mode called Arch Enemy. Duels of the Planeswalkers 2012 is available now on XBLA, PSN, and Steam. It's only $10, and if you're hesitant, there's a free trial, so go check it out right now.